If I handed you $100 right now, what would you do with it? Most people would spend it. Lunch, gas, maybe a night out. But a few, they'd multiply it. And that small decision, how they treat that $100, often decides who quietly builds wealth and who stays stuck. These are not get-rich-quick tricks. They're the same hidden systems the wealthy use to turn small amounts of cash into powerful money machines. Today, we'll uncover 2 secret money multipliers that turn $100 into thousands, step by step. And by the end, you'll never look at a $100 bill the same way again. The first multiplier thrives on something most people ignore: cash flow compounding. Here's how it works. You take that $100 and buy something powerful, a tool that generates income. Maybe it's a quality microphone to start a side hustle, or a batch of products to resell online. But it could also be an asset. With micro-investing apps, that $100 could buy you fractional shares in dividend-paying companies. Or you could deploy it on a peer-to-peer lending platform, becoming the bank for someone else. At first, it earns a trickle, maybe $10 a week. The critical step is what comes next. Instead of spending that $10, you reinvest it. You buy another fractional share. You fund another microloan. You upgrade your setup. This is the invisible income engine, because once it starts running, it doesn't stop. Each reinvested dollar becomes another tiny worker, generating more income while you sleep. The wealthy don't see money as something to spend. They see it as something to deploy. It's not about how much you have. It's about how many soldiers your dollars are training every single day. Start small, but never let a dollar retire. Here's the truth. Most people never reach financial freedom because their dollars live short, meaningless lives. They earn, spend, and vanish. But the wealthy, they build legacy systems, not just bank balances. So ask yourself, are you keeping your money employed, or are you letting it go unemployed the second it lands in your hands? The second multiplier looks invisible, but might be the most powerful of all: skill arbitrage. This is when knowledge itself becomes a money engine. Imagine taking that same $100, but instead of buying a physical thing, you buy transformation. You buy a course on freelance writing that teaches you how to land your first client, or a certification in a high-demand field. The data is clear on this. Skills in cybersecurity, cloud computing, and digital marketing command massive salaries. A $100 entry-level Google certification could be the first step toward a 6-figure career. You're upgrading the one asset that earns forever: you. Even the world's top investors, from Warren Buffett to Charlie Munger, call investing in yourself the highest return investment ever made. $100 course that teaches you to build digital products could earn you $1,000 a month for years. That's not a purchase. That's a money multiplier disguised as self-improvement. And here's the twist. Some of the most successful creators you know today started with the same amount of money you have right now: $100, sometimes less. Think about Damon John in Queens, New York, starting what would become the $6 billion brand FUBU with just $40 worth of fabric and his mom's sewing machine. The difference between him then and everyone else wasn't timing. It wasn't luck. It was transformation. They used their limited money to unlock absolutely unlimited potential. So how do you do that? Well, the most misunderstood secret is something I call the time machine. This is where your $100 doesn't just make more money, it literally buys back your time. Let's get practical. Imagine you spend that $100 hiring a virtual assistant from a site like Upwork to handle the tasks you dread. Maybe it's editing your videos, managing a small ad campaign, or answering routine customer emails. What you get back isn't just a clear to-do list. What you get back is pure, unadulterated time. Time you can now use to build a second income stream, to network with potential partners, or to simply sharpen your craft so you can charge more for it. Entrepreneurs call this the $10, $100, $1,000 task model. You automate or delegate the $10 tasks like data entry so you can focus on $1,000 tasks like strategic planning or closing a major deal. People think rich people buy fancy things, but what they really buy is freedom. They use time as the real currency. The formula is simple, but it's profound. Money buys you time, time gives you focus. And focus leads to scaled income. Every dollar you reinvest into that cycle just speeds it up. That's what it really means when you hear someone say, "I don't work for money, my money works for me." They've built a system that trades paper for hours. So here's the big picture. Whether you invest that $100 into an income-producing tool, a valuable new skill, or freedom-producing time, what matters most is adopting this mindset. You are not a consumer. You are a creator. Every single dollar that flows through your life can either disappear on something that loses value, or it can be duplicated into something that grows. The people who master that difference, the ones who start building their invisible engines early on, are the ones who quietly and confidently create wealth that actually lasts. If you found this eye-opening, subscribe to the channel. We break down hidden money systems like this every single week, so you can grow smarter, wealthier, and more free, one sketch at a time. Because the next time you see a $100 bill, I want you to see potential, not paper.